Welcome to Forrest-Chat, where we talk about individual endeavour in Western Australia, what it takes, what it means, and how you do it. I'm your host, Paul Vandermeer, and today we're having another non-interview episode. Happy New Year, everybody. It's a beautiful time to be alive, and I'm out here walking around the Collie River Trail parkrun on a beautiful morning. It just happens to be a little bit before New Year. So I'm thinking about the new year ahead and the podcast and what I'd like to be able to achieve with the podcast in the next year. It's been really great doing all the interviews during 2024, and I'm looking forward to more of the same. Not necessarily the same topics being interviewed, because a part of Forrest-Chat is getting to talk to people doing all sorts of different things. When I think about the sorts of topics that would be great on Forrest-Chat, there are so many of them. It's quite amazing, really. I've spent a bit of time inviting people to be guests on Forrest-Chat, and I get a few different responses. Some people are keen, ready to go, and love to have a chat about what they do. Others are a little uncertain but willing to give it a go. And it doesn't seem to make a big difference to the quality of the episodes. Everybody has something to contribute. It's really, really good. So in the suite of things that I would like to interview people about, if there's anything on the sporting side, anyone who's playing sport, volunteering at sport, in a sport organisation, organising sport, supporting sport, everybody doing something in that space has a great story to tell that will be of benefit to listeners. I'm just as keen to interview anyone involved in arts, all sorts of arts, whether that's singing, dancing, drawing, painting. Artists have a very important place in society and make a massive contribution to the meaning and purpose of our society. Artists often have incredible stories to tell. There are lots of people that have very interesting occupations as well. They can be very meaningful to society and keep the wheels running. So I'm looking forward to interviewing people from all sorts of different activities and fields of endeavour. Things like modelling, that's building models, or potentially being a photographic model. Guests who do any of those sorts of things will be very interesting on Forrest-Chat. The interview process is very simple. We basically sit down and have a bit of a conversation. I ask a few questions and you get to answer. I don't ask any questions that people don't know about, and if I do, we just cut those out. It's no problem. Being a guest on Forrest-Chat is a gift to people who really need to hear what you have to say. I've been so encouraged by the feedback from listeners and hearing people who have never listened to podcasts before saying, "Oh, I've been listening to more and more episodes." And I've been hearing from people who've gone back to listen to previous episodes after they've been introduced to the podcast. And I'm thankful that people find the podcast so interesting, but it's really because the interest is in the stories that people tell. I'm very much looking forward to 2025. Looks like it's going to be a fantastic year, and the few episodes I've already got lined up are sounding terrific. I look forward to joining you for this year's episodes. You've been listening to Forrest-Chat, where we talk about individual endeavour in Western Australia, what it takes, what it means, and how you do it. I'm your host, Paul Vandermeer, and in today's episode, we look forward into 2025. Remember, there are 4 ways to get involved with Forrest-Chat. Share the domain Forrest-Chat with your friends and family and people you meet. When you subscribe to the emails, you get advance notice of coming episodes. Listen to the episodes at Forrest-Chat/episodes. If you do something interesting that other people might want to do, book an interview at Forrest-Chat/interview. If you want to support a local business, go to Forrest-Chat-New-Year-2025. I'm looking forward to joining you with our next guest. Until then, enjoy making it happen.